Hello, Wahlburgers. Welcome back. Can you believe it? We're already here. It is the penultimate episode, if you will, of online schooling before the end of the school year. Penultimate, by the way. One of my favorite words, actually, but second to last. So, yeah, awesome. Great word. So, with that all being said, let's take a look at your tasks for this week, which aren't a ton. First, hey, Monday, there's no folder because it's a holiday. We wouldn't be in school anyway. So yeah, nothing there. Tuesday, however, we are looking at our last topic here. We're wrapping up the whole idea of progressivism, the progressive movement, specifically with some progressive presidents. One of my ultimate favorite presidents, Teddy Roosevelt, is kind of the key feature there. But we also talk about a little bit about William Howard Taft and Woodrow Wilson. They're the three presidents that are in this time period that we really see the government taking their cues from some of the muckrakers that we've listened to, excuse me, and actually making some solid changes there. So once again, there will be a discussion post there. Enjoy. Wednesday, I hope to see you all again for our online learning experience. Woohoo. You have one, this is last. This isn't penultimate. This is ultimate. This is the ultimate common lit article. Last one for you guys. It is honestly really, really short. But what I think is really cool about this is from one of Teddy Roosevelt's more well-known speeches. Just a little excerpt about the man in the arena and what that's all about. So there's an experience there. Finally, and I want to take some time to explain this. Um, I know for a while we were doing coronavirus journals just to share what was going on in everyone's lives and everything. So thank you for sharing with that. This is going to be the last version of it, but it's very different. It's not just answering some questions. I'm asking you to actually look for some things. And what inspired this is saw an article about how the Smithsonian and various museums, how they are currently collecting um, artifacts from people from this time period. We are currently going through a very historic moment. And so, you know, everything that we do is history right here. So right now, the Smithsonian, I think it's like the American History Museum, National Museum of African American History and Culture. There's a third one there. Some community, Anacostia Community Museum, not one that I'm familiar with, but currently they are taking donations, if you will, for things, to really showcase what this time in our history is like. We're living through that right now. So what I'm going to ask you to do actually is come up with your own artifact or share an artifact here of this time period. What is an item that, maybe you've used a lot or somehow really is a good symbol for what you have personally possibly gone through. So step one is to pick an artifact that somehow ties in with your experience during the situation. An artifact is simply something that has some cultural or historical background, some interest there. I have an example for you guys as well. There, I have a physical object, which is okay, but I've also tied in a music piece as well, just because I think it ties in very interestingly there as well. I am going to say, hey, make sure that you click this link here, the Flipgrid museum link. I know I have it listed a little bit later down below as well. It's embedded, but it's not being really friendly if I try to use it that way. I'm going to say, hey, log in with Microsoft. Should be able to use your school account. Hey, especially if you're someone who works on stuff really, really early in the week, it's not working, let me know. I think I hit the right things, but knowing me, I probably didn't. So here's our COVID-19 museum as a team, by the way. And again, this is where I'm going to ask you to record, show us what your artifact is. And again, how does it tie in with, with everything that's been going on? Just as a heads up, I do have to moderate what's going on here. So if you don't see your video pop up right away, don't worry. I probably have it. If you don't see it like the following day, then maybe, shoot me an email there. And then as we go through the week, I will be adding everyone's items here as well. So you will at least be able to see them there. That all being said, thank you for all of your patience as we've been going through this entire situation, scenario, have you. Those of you that have been submitting work late, you've been shooting me some emails to let me know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you don't see those corrections in by tomorrow, Monday, please let me know. That's kind of my time to really sit down and get that stuff ironed out, if you will. So yeah. So enjoy this penultimate week of school. And I guess I'll see you when I see you. Ciao.